For my crisis theory assignment, my imaginary client's name is Tristan. He's a 29-year-old Caucasian male that has been seeking counseling for his issues with lack of motivation and drive. Um, in previous sessions, he's disclosed to me that he has recently been feeling um, what he's described as depressed moods and symptoms of depression. But in spite of this, he's always presented with a light and cheerful affect. He's always been very friendly, very kind, and he'd never come to me before with any specific pending crises or anything that he found overwhelming. However, in today's session, or for this video, he came in and seemed very distracted. He wasn't his normal friendly self. Something was very clearly bothering him, and he seemed very agitated and very distraught almost. With that in mind, the skill that I'm going to be demonstrating today is identifying the crisis precipitants, which is very wordy and seems somewhat complicated, but it just essentially means finding what the last straw was. So figuring out what it was that sends the client kind of over the edge into a crisis. So before this, they're able to cope, they're able to manage, they're able to deal with what they're feeling, what their emotions are, but there seems to be one point that it all goes awry and there seems to be no coming back. Now this skill is important because figuring out what it is that sets someone off in a crisis is very important to understanding the crisis as a whole. If you as a clinician don't try and identify what the crisis is, it's very difficult to help them. Additionally, the client themselves may not know what the precipitating factor is, so it can provide a sense of clarity for them, and it may be easier to deal with the crisis if they can kind of have an aha moment and realize, oh, okay, that's when that happened. So yeah, let's get on to the demonstration.